Hey everyone, and welcome back. Or if you're new here, a big warm welcome. Today we're going to talk about something that probably, definitely, has crossed your mind at some point. Something that makes you scratch your head and go, huh? Ever feel like life's playing a prank on you? Like you're doing everything right, you're being a good person, you're trying your best, but still, bam! Something goes wrong. Your internet dies right before your favourite show. You spill coffee on your brand new shirt. Or maybe you study super hard for a big test and then you don't do as well as you hoped. It feels unfair, right? Like, what did I do to deserve this? We all ask that question. Don't worry, you're not alone. This feeling, this question, it's as old as time itself. Why do bad things happen to good people? It's a tough one, isn't it? It can make you feel confused, sad, or even a little bit angry. But what if these bad things aren't actually bad? What if they're actually answers? Yeah, you heard me right, answers. Today we're going to talk about a super interesting idea, a quote that really makes you think. It goes something like this: I asked for strength, and God gave me difficulties to make me strong. I asked for wisdom, and God gave me problem to solve. I asked for courage, and God gave me dangers to overcome. I asked for love, and God gave me troubled people to help. My prayers were answered. Pretty deep, huh? But also pretty cool. By the end of this video, I promise you, you'll see challenges in a totally new way. You'll understand that those tough moments, they're not roadblocks, they're actually stepping stones. And maybe, just maybe, you'll even feel a little bit stronger, wiser, and happier. And hey, we'll even sneak in some cool English tips along the way. So stick around because this is gonna be good. You don't want to miss this. All right, let's dive into this amazing quote, piece by piece, because each part holds a powerful secret about how we grow. And remember, we're talking simple, real-life English here, like we're just chatting over a cup of tea. No fancy robotic words, okay? Just you, me, and some big ideas made easy. First up, I asked for strength, and God gave me difficulties to make me strong. Think about it. How do you get strong? Do you just sit on the couch all day, eating snacks and watching TV? No judgment, we all have those days. But no, you don't get strong that way. You get strong by lifting heavy things, by running when you're tired, by pushing yourself a little bit more each day. It's the difficulties that build your muscles, right? It's the same with life. You want to be strong inside, in your mind and your heart. Life will give you tough situations. Maybe you lose a game, or you don't get picked for a team. Those moments when you feel a little down, but you get back up and try again. That's building strength. You're becoming a mental heavyweight champion. And guess what? It's exactly like learning English. You want to speak English fluently, like a native speaker? You gotta make mistakes. You gotta try, even when it's hard. When you say a word wrong or you mess up a sentence and then you learn the right way, that's like doing a push-up for your English brain. Every mistake is just a chance to get stronger, so don't be afraid to try, even if you sound a little funny at first. That's how your English muscles get strong. Next, I asked for wisdom and God gave me problems to solve. What is wisdom? It's not just knowing a lot of facts like a walking encyclopedia. Wisdom is knowing how to use those facts. It's understanding things deeply. And how do you get that? By solving problems. Imagine your favorite toy breaks. Oh no! You could cry, or you could try to fix it. You look at the pieces, you think, you try different ways. Maybe you ask for help. When you finally fix it, you don't just have a working toy. You have wisdom about how things work and how to solve problems. You're a little genius. Learning English grammar can feel like a big, complicated puzzle, right? All those rules, all those exceptions. But every time you figure out a tricky sentence, every time you understand why we say, I am going, instead of I is going, boom, you're not just learning a rule, you're gaining wisdom. You're becoming a language detective, solving English mysteries, and that's pretty cool if you ask me. Moving on. I asked for courage and God gave me dangers to overcome. Courage. What does that mean to you? Is it being a superhero who's never scared? Nah, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's acting despite fear. It's being scared, but doing it anyway. Like when you're on a roller coaster and your stomach feels like it's going to fly out, but you still scream and laugh. That's courage. Life will throw little dangers at you. Maybe it's trying a new food you're not sure about, or speaking up when you see something unfair. Those moments when your heart beats fast, but you take a deep breath and go for it. That's you becoming a brave warrior, a real-life hero. Speaking English in front of people can feel like a big danger, can't it? Especially if you're shy or you worry about making mistakes. It's like standing on a stage and everyone is watching. But every time you do it, even if you're nervous, even if your voice shakes a little, you get more courageous. You're a brave English speaker. You're facing your fear, and that's super impressive. The more you speak, the easier it gets. Trust me on this one. And finally, this one is really special. I asked for love, and God gave me troubled people to help. Love. We all want love, right? To feel loved, to give love. But love isn't just a warm, fuzzy feeling. It's an action. It's doing something for someone else, especially when they're having a hard time. Imagine a friend is sad, or someone at school is being picked on. It's easy to look away. But when you reach out, when you listen, when you try to help them, even if it's just a kind word, that's love in action. It can be messy, it can be hard, but helping troubled people builds the deepest, most real kind of love. It makes your heart bigger. And how does this relate to English? Maybe you can help someone who's just starting to learn English. They're struggling with pronunciation, or they don't understand a phrase. Sharing what you know, being patient, encouraging them, that's a kind of love. And when you teach, you learn even more. It makes your English even better too, because you're practicing and explaining. It's a win-win. You're spreading English love. So, are you starting to see it? These aren't roadblocks, they're training grounds. Life isn't trying to punish you when things get tough. It's actually giving you exactly what you asked for, just in a different package. It's like ordering a pizza, and instead of a pizza, you get all the ingredients and a recipe. You have to make the pizza, but then it's even more satisfying, right? That's what life does with our prayers. Now let's really connect this to your journey with English, because learning a new language, especially English, can feel like a whole bunch of difficulties, problems, and dangers all rolled into one, right? Think about it. Pronunciation challenges like trying to say th without sounding like a snake. Or confusing grammar rules like when to use in, on, or at. Or forgetting words right when you need them most. It can be frustrating, even a little bit embarrassing sometimes. But what if these aren't failures? What if they're actually your biggest opportunities for growth? Remember that time you tried to say beach, but it sounded like, well, something else? Yeah, we've all been there. I once heard someone say they were going to sheet the bed instead of change the bed. Hilarious. But hey, you learned, right? you probably won't make that mistake again. Every little slip-up, every funny mistake is just a step closer to speaking perfectly. It's like a stand-up comedy show, and you're the star, learning from every laugh. And think about those aha moments, when a grammar rule finally clicks, when you understand a fast-speaking native speaker, when you use a new word perfectly in a conversation. Those moments feel amazing, don't they? They feel like a victory. And those victories only happen because you faced the difficulty, you solved the problem, you were courageous enough to try. So, my friend, don't be afraid to fall. Don't be afraid to make mistakes in English, because that's how you learn to fly. Every time you stumble, you're actually building stronger wings. You're getting closer to soaring in English conversations. You're becoming a language superhero. Ready to turn your English struggles into your biggest wins? Keep watching, because the best part is coming up. So, let's bring it all together. The big idea here is simple but powerful. Those bad things that happen to good people, they're not punishments. They're not random acts of bad luck. They are, in fact, answered prayers. They are the tools, the challenges, the opportunities that God or the universe, or whatever you believe in, gives you to become the person you asked to be. The next time something bad happens, don't just throw your hands up and ask, "Why me?" Instead, take a deep breath and ask a different question. What is this teaching me? What strength, what wisdom, what courage, or what love am I gaining right now? Because every single challenge is a chance to grow. Every single problem is a chance to learn. Every single fear is a chance to be brave. And every troubled person is a chance to show love. This isn't always easy, I know. Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it's really, really hard. But remember, you are stronger than you think, you are wiser than you know, you are braver than you believe, and you have more love to give than you can imagine. Embrace the difficulties, solve the problems, face the dangers, and help the troubled people, because that, my friends, is how your prayers are truly answered. That's how you become the amazing, strong, wise, courageous, and loving person you're meant to be. And that's how you master English too. One challenge at a time, one mistake at a time, one brave conversation at a time. Keep learning, keep growing, and remember, every challenge is just a hidden answer. It's a secret message telling you you're about to get even better. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you see things a little differently, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with a friend who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more real-life English and real-life inspiration. See you next time. Keep shining.